My name is Ayumi, and I'm 38 years old. I'm an ordinary office worker who works as an administrative clerk at a certain trading company, and I live together with my husband Kenta. That said, my in-laws' house is just next door, and we go back and forth to spend time with them almost every day. So it feels more like there are 4 of us living together. My husband, my mother-in-law, and my father-in-law, and myself. When Kenta and I got married 10 years ago, we were given that land that his parents owned, and we built a house on that land. To be honest, I was worried about having my in-laws' home next door, since we would have some pressure to always act our best. But since we wouldn't have to pay for the land, and since the location was pretty good too, we decided to take them up on their offer. Well, it's not like we'd be living together. That's what I thought about at the time, but that was me being so naive.
Oh, Ayumi, dear. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. We eat breakfast and dinner at his parents' house. When we built our house, she suggested that we eat together every day, and since we were given the land, it was impossible for me to refuse any request from her. So I reluctantly agreed. But her pickiness gradually got more and more intense, and recently, she has been finding fault with everything I do and say.
So today is rice, fermented beans, grilled fish, and what's this?
This is instant miso soup. I suddenly had to go to work earlier than usual this morning, so I can't get around to it. I'm sorry, ma'am. Please add hot water and make it. I must be leaving now.
It should be easy to make miso soup. Who knows what the hell is inside that load of instant food? It's surely bad for your health. And you want us to leave this world soon, eh?
I admit, I wouldn't mind that if you left us, ma'am. No need to worry, ma'am. I thoroughly researched the ingredients.
That's not good enough.
Then please make it yourself. As you say, it's easy to make it, right?
So you make your mother-in-law do the cooking? Useless wife you are.
I got married and had the house built very soon thereafter, so I didn't know how much about your true colors. I want to time warp back to 10 years ago.
Ah, Ayumi dear, good morning.
Miss Yoshida, good morning. On the other hand, my father-in-law is such a kind man. By the way, my mother is always acting all cutesy-tootsy in front of her husband.
Oh well, Ayumi, be careful today and knock him dead.
Oh, damn, you're early today.
She had to leave home early due to something happening at work. So tough. I hope she doesn't get sick because of duty calling.
Because of you, though my mental health is starting to deteriorate.
I see. Be careful, dear.
Yes, sir. I must be off. And so I went to work. And by the way, my husband was still at home asleep. To be honest, while I'm not saying Kenta is a bad person, the fact that he shows a lot of uncooperativeness is getting on my nerves. 10 years ago, I would have done anything for my husband, but I suppose interest and infatuation are lost to the flow of time. Ugh, I want a time warp back to 10 years ago.
Good morning, Miss Ayumi.
Good morning, sir. This is Mr. Suzuki, my boss, and he's 2 years older than me. He is trusted by his superiors and loved by his subordinates, and I'm also working under his wing.
I'm thinking of going fishing tomorrow, Saturday. We're leaving early in the morning, but...
Fishing?
Yes, Sato and Watanabe are coming with us, and I figured you'd be interested.
Mr. Sato is a colleague of Mr. Suzuki's, and Watanabe is a colleague of mine. Sounds like so much fun, but I've never fished before, you see?
Don't worry, we're going to a fishing pond so even beginners can enjoy the experience.
Is that so? Well then, I'd love to go.
Thank you, miss. I'll fill you in on the details later. I'm hoping we can go in one car, so I'll pick you up near your house.
Thank you so much, I'm looking forward to it. Oh wait, there's breakfast to take care of. Today's instant miso soup was subjected to so much complaining from Mrs. Yoshida. If I skip making breakfast tomorrow, the criticism will be even more, and it'll be such a pain. But I'll probably have to get up super early, so I'll buy some prepared foods from the supermarket after work. After work, I stopped by the department store and rushed home in time for dinner. Miss Yoshida, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to make breakfast tomorrow.
The hell? You couldn't make anything properly this morning and you can't do anything tomorrow either?
Is there something going on?
I'm going fishing early in the morning. I was invited by people at work.
Ah.
I bought some prepared foods.
Slacking off again. I wonder, do you seriously have a sense of responsibility as a wife?
If you don't want it, ma'am, that's perfectly fine. They're Moni's side dishes, though. By the way, Moni's the most expensive side dish store in the basement of the supermarket I stopped by, and it's a store that Miss Yoshida loves.
Did I ever say I don't need it? Moni's food is more delicious than yours, after all.
I mean, duh, of course it is, but there's a proper way to say it. Kenta started eating while watching TV without even paying attention. Your wife is being freaking bullied next to you. Hello? A little help, please?
I'm home.
Oh, didn't you say you'd be late tonight?
Yeah, but it ended sooner than I thought.
The moment Mr. Yoshida came home, his wife stopped bullying me. Ha! I guess I only have Mr. Yoshida to rely on now. After washing the dishes after dinner, I returned home. I did a little preparation by watching some fishing videos and went to sleep earlier than usual. The next day, Mr. Suzuki came back to pick me up, and we were all having a fun conversation as we headed to our destination, so we arrived at the fishing pond in no time. There were so many customers, and the place was rather crowded with people. It's surprisingly popular, isn't it? Will I catch anything, I wonder?
You'll be fine. And even if you don't catch anything, you're guaranteed to get 2 fish from the market here.
Oh, is that so? After about 10 minutes of learning the know-how from Mr. Suzuki, I was waiting patiently when... Oh, something's tugging! I was struggling to keep my fishing rod from being swallowed by the water. I caught one!
Oh, and it's a red sea bream. That's amazing!
I did it! Fishing was a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and I thought it would become my new hobby. After that, we continued to have fun, but... Shit! Mrs. Yoshida, excuse me, would you please watch over for a moment?
Sure.
I left my spot to answer the phone, and my mother-in-law's loud-ass voice bellowed in my ear.
Hey, Ayumi, where the hell are you?
I told you I went fishing. Are you starting to lose your mind already? I'm still fishing, ma'am.
Still fishing? It's already past noon.
We had eaten lunch and were participating in the afternoon portion of the session too. It was about 1 p.m. right then, and fishing would have been over in 2 hours. And what's the problem, ma'am? I'll be back for dinner.
Of course you will, but that's not important. I got a notice from the delivery company saying that no one was home.
Excuse me?
I thought you'd be back at noon, so I asked the delivery person over the phone to deliver it to the house next door.
Why the hell are you doing something without notifying me? I never said it was okay. In that case, ma'am, you should have told me in advance.
I only noticed after you left this morning, so don't go about blaming me.
Please receive it properly then, ma'am.
That's no good.
Is it something raw or anything like that?
It's my beauty lotions.
Huh?
I just ran out of my favorite lotion this morning, and if I don't get any today, I won't be able to wear it at night, see? My skin will be ruined.
It won't change in just one day.
If my skin gets rough or anything, it'll be your fault.
No, it's definitely your own fault. More to the point, you use beauty lotion? I don't even know if that's effective or not, so why don't you stop? In any case, I can't go back home anytime soon, ma'am.
Seriously, the most useless wife the world can make.
Listen here.
Oh, I know. Please stop by the delivery center on your way home. You can pick it up there, I suppose.
That'll probably be impossible, ma'am. I think they'll need a copy of your identification.
If that's the case, you can head over after you get back first. Thanks.
Oh, hey! She hung up. This is the freaking worst. I don't want to go home, but I have no choice but to go home when the time comes. Can't be helped. I'll just swallow my pride regarding the package. Until then, let's have a good time. I returned to my spot and resumed fishing. The remaining time passed in a flash. It's over. I felt down when I thought about Mrs. Yoshida's chastising when I got home, but once I thought about how I was going to eat the fish I caught that day, I felt a little better.
Did you have fun?
Yes, it was so much fun, sir!
That's the most important thing.
Just as we were about to leave the fishing hole, we bumped into someone Mr. Suzuki knew.
Mr. Yoshida!
Oh, so you were here too, Suzuki?
Mr. Yoshida!
Fancy finding you here, Ayumi dear.
You know this gentleman?
This is my husband's father, sir. More importantly, how do you know my father-in-law?
Oh, he's a close fishing buddy of mine I met here at this fishing hole.
Come to think of it, I heard that you were in accounting, but I didn't know the name of your company. I never thought it would be dear Ayumi's workplace.
It's a small world after all.
I agree. What did you catch today, Ayumi?
Red sea bream, amberjack, striped horse mackerel, filefish.
Wow, that's a lot. I caught a lot today too, so we're having a luxurious dinner tonight.
Yes, we sure will.
Are you going somewhere after this?
No, this is the end of the day for us. Oh, can I hitch a ride on your car on the way home?
I don't mind, dear.
There's something Miss Yoshida asked me to do, you see.
Yoriko did?
I said goodbye to Mr. Suzuki and the others and got into Mr. Yoshida's car. I told him everything that had happened regarding his wife. To be honest, the reason I did was because I didn't want this selfishness of hers to continue to inconvenience me. And so I must go pick up her package.
Excuse me? Who would have thought she would be so selfish? I'm really sorry about this, Ayumi.
No worries, sir. Can you stop by the delivery center on our way home? You live with her after all, so just showing your ID instead of hers should be fine.
Ah, of course.
Thank you so much.
I'll have a word with Yuriko. If she doesn't have her beauty lotion, you should just apply olive oil, so help me.
Mr. Yoshida, what do you think lotion even is? Well, no matter what, she applies it to her skin. It doesn't make a difference to her personality, so I think it really would be okay to just smear olive oil or whatever. We then stopped by the delivery center and went home. I'm home. I caught some fish, so I decided to stop by the Yoshidas before going home.
You're late. Damn it. The delivery center is about to close. Hurry up.
Yuriko, I heard everything from Ayumi.
Honey, why are you with Ayumi?
We just happened to bump into each other at the fishing hole. We came home together on the way back, but more importantly, you just left your package to Ayumi's responsibility. Shame on you!
No. Honey, it's not. She said she would be back at lunchtime.
No, I didn't.
So she says. In any case, I brought her to the delivery center.
Oh, is that so? Thank you, honey.
Don't rely on Ayumi anymore. Make do with anything yourself.
I understand.
She glared at me, but now that Mr. Yoshida's on my side, I feel invincible today.
Now then, Ayumi, let's fillet the fish.
Yes, Shifu. I went to the kitchen with Mr. Yoshida to learn how to fillet fish from him, and Mrs. Yoshida, who usually complains whenever I'm cooking, was unnaturally quiet that evening. I'm so glad I bumped into Mr. Yoshida. I was also surprised to find out that he knew Mr. Suzuki too. The seemingly contradictory truth that the world is small after all befell us yet again next weekend. On Friday, I was driving a car borrowed from the company to run an errand in the neighborhood. First, the home improvement center. Was it right here? I thought I could get there by guessing my way around town, but somehow I made a mistake. Oh no, I never should have been down this road, but the direction is right, so I'll just go ahead. But the car in the front sparked a feeling of familiarity in me. Oh, that's Kenta's car. The license plate number was the same, and the model and the color were the same too. But Kenta must be using a car borrowed from work, like me. And I don't think he drives his own car during the day. Maybe there were no cars at his disposal. Of course, I couldn't see his face, but I knew there was someone in the passenger seat. Kenta probably didn't notice me. Well, truth be told, it's hard to tell who's in the car behind you, even though the rearview mirror, if it's a car for business purposes, it's even harder to tell. There's no company name written on it either. Oh, so I should turn left here. But once I turn left... Love Hotel? When I rounded the curve, I saw a rather attractive woman in casual clothes in the passenger seat. Wait, what? What's going on? Kenta works in sales for a trading company, so maybe he has to go to places like this for business purposes. But the car he was driving was not for business use, and the woman was in casual clothes. This was clearly not business. An affair? My head flew into a panic, so I parked the car in a nearby convenience store to take a breather. So maybe he was in fact taking paid leave, but left the house pretending he was going to work? That was the only possibility I can think of. To even find out about an affair in this manner, it's such a small world after all. Part 2 for real. I wasn't concentrating on work at all that day, and a task that would normally take me 30 minutes ended up taking more than an hour. After dinner that night, I decided to see his reactions. Did you have work today, honey?
Huh? What's with that all of a sudden, honey? I put on a suit and left, didn't I?
Well, I saw your car driving when I was in town today.
What? That can't be. I was at work. And if I had to use a car, I'd use one of the companies.
But I think it was your car since I was behind it.
Where did you see it?
I wonder where it was. I forgot. Oh, I remember. Where all too clearly, you know?
Well, anyway, that definitely wasn't me.
I guess not. My mistake.
That's right. I think you misread the number or something.
I wish I could see the number one more time. Oh, I know! The next day, I waited until Kenta left for work and played the recording from the dash cam. I'd completely forgotten about the dash cam. It was definitely around noon. Ah, there it is, as expected. It was Kenta's car. I can't believe it! I will not forgive you. The only thing that came to mind was divorce. I couldn't imagine forgiving him. I had no one to vent my anger to, and I was punching on the sofa cushions when the doorbell rang. Coming. Who better to be on the door cam monitor than Mr. Yoshida? What's wrong, Mr. Yoshida?
If you have time, dear, I was thinking we could go fishing today. It was raining in the morning, so I was ready to give up, but it's cleared up now. If we go now, we should be able to catch the afternoon session.
I'd love to. I'll be out in 2 minutes. I went fishing with Mr. Yoshida to relieve stress. It was shorter than last time, and I didn't catch many fish, but I caught enough for a nice dinner.
I'm so happy you decided to tag along today, Ayumi. I had a grand time. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir.
By the way, Yuriko is out in town, but I was wondering if you could call her. There's a delicious sashimi soy sauce that can only be bought in town, and I was hoping she could get some for us.
I understand.
Well, considering the time, she might be back by now, but...
I called Miss Yoshida.
Yes, hello?
Miss Yoshida, where are you right now?
Oh, I'm somewhere downtown. I'm with Shozo, so don't disturb us.
Huh? What did you just...
I'm telling you, I'm with Shozo right now.
Huh? But your husband's with me now, ma'am. I put the phone on speaker.
What?
Hold up, what's going on?
Your wife's saying something weird like, I'm with Shozo right now, so don't disturb us.
The hell?
Hey, wait a second. Why is Shozo with you, Ayumi?
I invited her to go fishing with me, but what the hell is going on?
Oh, I made a mistake. I'm with Kenta right now.
What kind of mistake is that, ma'am? And anyway, Kenta has been out with a friend since this morning. Probably the one he's having an affair with, to be honest.
Well, you see...
Huh, enough. We'll have a talk when you get back. Ayumi, please hang up the phone.
Yes, sir. Mr. Yoshida requested I end the phone call, and he never asked for my sashimi soy sauce.
I'm so sorry, dear. She must be with some guy somewhere downtown.
What?
An acquaintance of mine said, I saw your wife and your son Kenta together. Quite the good-looking guy. Kenta would be at the office that day at that time, I thought, and Yuriko told me she was at home.
So an affair?
Yes, most likely. I thought I'd let it slide for once, but I heard from a few people that they'd seen Yuriko with a younger man. I'm in the middle of waiting for the detective agency to tell me their findings. I'm so sorry, Ayumi. I might be causing you trouble, but...
No, sir, please. Actually, I was hesitating on telling Mr. Yoshida about Kenta's affair, but thanks to this situation, it became a lot easier to tell him.
What the hell? Are you positive that's what you saw?
Yes, and I'm thinking about getting a divorce.
I'm really sorry about Kenta. Damn, it seems like mother and son alike are so pathetic. Oh, I have an idea. I'll consult with my friend who's a lawyer. He'll help me out somehow, I'm sure. I'll cover the expenses so you need not worry about that.
And we each completed our own procedures. A family gathering was assembled later on.
Yuriko, about what happened the other day when Ayumi called you. Do you admit to having an affair?
An affair? I would never do something like that.
Well, then who were you with? You even mentioned my name to try and end the phone call quickly. What were you trying to do?
Well...
Ha! It's no use saying anything anyway because I have all the evidence.
Mr. Yoshida revealed the photos. The photos were explicit and very embarrassing to show his son and his wife.
But because you are never at home, honey, I can't help but feel so lonely and, well...
Yes, I may be the president and thus come home rather late at night. That was often the case, but I made sure I was at home on the weekends, right? I gave you enough pocket money and you had no inconveniences in your life. Saying you were lonely is just an excuse.
No, please.
What the hell, Mom?
And you are not in a position to tell her that, bucko.
What?
I told you that the other day, didn't I? I saw your car, and I saw the moment you and that woman went into that love hotel.
What? There must be some kind of mistake. I was at work, I swear. And you don't have any proof above all, so don't say that.
Oh, I have the proof. I had the dash cam after all. Anyway, ask for your lover for a good deal of alimony.
What?
So pathetic. Ayumi, my dear, forgive me. From now on, let's go on with our lives, to each their own.
So the divorce is set in stone, is it?
Yup, and the legalities will proceed to my advantage. No matter how much you struggle, it'll be futile.
Well, let's get it over with then. As for the assets, we're gonna divide them equally. Then I'm going to use my share for a new home with Takuya.
The next moment, she realized it was impossible to redeem herself. Miss Yoshida revealed her true colors. I suppose she was thinking about how she could possibly turn the tables in her favor during these last few minutes.
Nope, there will be no division of property. We decided that before we got married, didn't we?
What?
When my parents got divorced, they had a terrible fight over the division of property, and that was a traumatic experience for me. So we signed a written agreement that there would be no division of property, didn't we? In return, I would give you more pocket money so she can save it for the future, right?
Oh, is that so? Well, it was a long time ago and it's past the statute of limitations.
There's no statute of limitations. Anyway, I'm not gonna take away your savings, so don't worry about that. Well, maybe you don't have any savings to steal whatsoever, but...
That's fine. Takuya will do something about it. A house like this? I'm leaving right now, so help me I will.
And then, just as Miss Yoshida opened the door to leave, a buff, intimidating guy came charging inside instead. Who the hell? What the frick is this scary old man doing in our house?
Ah, perfect timing. Hey, is a bloke called Kenta here?
What? That'll be me, sir.
So you're the one who laid a hand on my lovely daughter, eh?
There has to be some kind of mistake.
This is most likely the father of the woman you had an affair with. I made some demands against her. You understand. And by the way, I'm sure I wrote the address for my house, but what? With these two houses with the same nameplate standing next to each other, a misunderstanding is justified. Lucky for me, I suppose.
What the?
My daughter says she didn't know you were married.
What the? No, sir, Mari said...
Don't call her by her name in my presence.
So you don't say you were married, frickin' bastard. Oh, sir, I was the one who made the demands, but I don't need the money. It seems that your daughter was also deceived like me, by the same man.
Are you the wife? I'm sure being snatched by such a man has been so hard for you. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Quite a passionate type, I see. Anyway, I'm divorcing this piece of shit, so you may take him away and do what you will to him.
Indeed, as his father, I feel so ashamed, but I must ask you to reform him. You two folks seem to be very understanding people. I like you two. Hey, you.
Yes, sir?
Get a job at the place I'm going to introduce you to, and pay my daughter, your ex-wife, and your father back the compensation they deserve.
But I'm working, sir.
Just shut up and quit that kind of place starting tomorrow. If you listen to what I say, sweetheart, I won't hurt you.
And so, Kenta was punished in quite an unexpected way. I didn't mean to take it this far, but no matter. I need him to reflect on his actions after all. A month later, more money than the designated amount for the alimony was transferred to my account. But I'm not going to pursue it too deeply. Neither I or Mr. Yoshida knows what kind of work Kenta is doing as of now. I don't care. On the other hand, Miss Yoshida came back once. Apparently, you broke up with the company president and became an old lady with no money? Was what her lover said after she went to him, and he mercilessly dumped her. She visited the house persistently, but my father firmly refused forgiveness. She tried to break down the door, but unfortunately she was discovered by passing police and was taken away. After that, I heard that she went to the scary guy's quarters to find Kenta, but I was too scared to know anything more than that. On the other hand, Mr. Yoshida and I continue to go fishing together as fishing buddies over weekends even after the divorce.
Now that you mention it, Suzuki, is it okay for you to just fish on the weekends? I'm sure you'll lose your opportunity.
Now that you mention it, sir, but fishing is fun.
Why don't you try catching Ayumi then?
Excuse me?
Mr. Yoshida, I'll tell you the story of getting caught by Mr. Suzuki another time.
Why the hell can't you understand?
I've told you so many times before, I don't want to work.
And I suppose you've been saying things like that while leaving all the housework to Mom?
Yes, she has. Mikaru's been taking advantage of me despite me being elderly by making me work hard.
I'm the one who did all the housework, and you know it. How dare you lie as such, Miss Sato?
Stop this now! Talking to Mom like that. I'm disappointed in you.
Thank you, son. Even though you don't go to work or anything, you're always quick to say a compliment or two. I've been through a lot of hardships because of you.
You can rest easy now, Mom. I'll do something about this.
My.
Well, actually, I bought tickets for a trip to a hot spring for two for our wedding anniversary, but I don't want to go with you anymore, Mikiru. I'll go with Mom.
That's a great idea. Let's do that. Family trip, just us and no one else. Is so nice.
Yes, by all means. Go on ahead. Today's quota is over.
Mikaru, when are you going to find a damn job?
And for the last time, I'm working from home, Miss Sato.
Making stupid excuses again? You're just going off gallivanting anyway.
Oh, is that so? God, you're so stubborn. Hello, folks. I'm Mikaru, and I'm 29 years old. I have a stay-at-home job, too. I'm currently living at my husband's parents' house, taking care of my mother-in-law.
We have to make dinner soon, otherwise Masaru will come home to nothing.
Yes, I'll make dinner after work, so please wait a bit.
Lying again. I will not forgive you for today, you see.
As you can see, my relationship with Miss Sato is terrible at best. Why am I living together with her, you ask? Well, that story takes us back to over a year ago.
Huh? Dad disappeared?
Yes, he did. What do I do?
When did he disappear, ma'am? One day, her husband suddenly disappeared. The reason is unknown. The story simply goes that he was at the house one day and gone to the next without a trace. Miss Sato was evidently confused by this occurrence and didn't know what was going on. She proceeded to contact us.
He was just gone. He didn't leave a note behind or anything.
Some kind of prank or something, maybe? Maybe he'll suddenly appear again when he sees us off guard.
You and I both know he would never do something like that. And I haven't seen her in over a month now.
A month?
Hey, Masaru, I'm worried about whether I can survive on my own or not. I wonder if you'll allow me to live with you and Mikaru.
I immediately felt my stomach churn. A mother-in-law. My mother-in-law. How should I explain this? She is only about exterior appearances, and I don't like the fact that I had no idea what she was thinking on the inside. It messed with my conscience every time I spoke with her. At the time, Masaru and I were looking for a place to live together because of this. We ended up living at his parents' house.
Mikiru is a stay-at-home worker and could help you with things around the house. I think it would be easier for you that way.
I wonder though, honestly. I've always been a stay-at-home worker, even at the time. My husband commuted to his job downtown. We decided to share the housework between us, and when we got to our new house, it was obvious that I, who was at home a lot more, had to do a lot of things.
I'll do anything for you, sweetheart. Especially the housework, so let's live together, please.
Okay, if you plead with us this much, let's live together. Mikiru, I'm sorry about this, but...
Yes, this is something that can't be helped, I suppose. Given the circumstances, I didn't particularly argue and instead agreed to the idea. And now I scold myself about it. Why the hell didn't I try harder to convince Masaru to put his mother in a home?
Mikaru.
Yes, ma'am. What is it?
What the hell do you mean? What is it? The cleaning hasn't been finished yet.
Excuse me? That was your job, wasn't it?
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you're serious about making your mother-in-law work around the house.
Excuse me? But it was you who said you'd do the housework, ma'am.
That was just a pretense. In reality, of course, you would do it all.
You've gotta be kidding me. I have a job to do, you know.
Your job? You mean the one that requires you to stay in your room? No way that kind of job exists in this world.
But I reminded you time and time again when we decided to live together that I'm a stay-at-home worker, didn't I?
There's no way I could have known about that. Don't make fun of me because I'm old.
Huh.
Anyway, I won't do any of the cleaning, so you do it yourself, alright?
After this, my mother-in-law really stopped doing any housework whatsoever. Now, I understood why my father-in-law suddenly disappeared. I would bet my entire savings on the fact that he just got fed up with this stupid bitch. I was honestly so impressed that I had been able to put up with all her bullshit all these years.
I tried to ignore her request, but the room was only getting dirtier and dirtier, so I had no choice but to do all the housework. And that monster today is the result of one bad decision. I felt sorry for her at first, but now I'm the one who's getting destroyed. I want to somehow put my mother-in-law in a facility, but one day something terrible happened. Miss Sato? It's rare for her to be standing in the kitchen.
Oh, Mikuru, darling, are you done with work yet?
Yes, can I help you? She always tells me to find a damn job, but I wonder what she's up to now.
Perfect timing. I thought I'd make dinner for the first time in a while tonight.
Oh my, that's unusual. I had a bad feeling in my stomach about this, but I figured there would be days like this every once in a while. But this woman did something absolutely outrageous to me.
I wonder, could you please taste it before Masaru comes home? It's been a while since I last cooked, so I'm worried that I lost my touch.
No worries, ma'am, of course I shall. Oh hey, steamed egg custard. Looks delicious. Wait, this... What's in this? I can't breathe. Don't tell me.
Well, there's shrimp and crab.
Why? Why would you make me eat stuff like that? So actually, I'm deadly allergic to shellfish. I definitely told her about my allergies before I married your son, but I was completely convinced at that point that this monster was doing it on purpose.
No my, was shrimp on the no-no list for you? Good riddance. You always make fun of me. Serves you right that you end up like this.
But please, ambulance!
You exaggerate for nothing more than mild allergy. You don't have enough energy. Parasites ought to stay down, I say.
Shellfish allergies typically result in very severe symptoms, and in some cases, they even called anaphylaxis, which could ultimately be fatal. Fortunately, it didn't get that terrible, but I was scared that I would be murdered if I stayed in that house. Ugh. I just want to get rid of her. No, I don't care anymore. I don't want to be involved with her. I told Masaru about the incident, however...
There's no way my mother would do something like that.
I'm serious. I mean, she's been harassing me so much up until now.
But you seem to get along well when I'm around. In fact, it's her who's often the one who goes to talk to you.
That's just her trying to look friendly in front of people, but it's awful when I'm alone with her.
I know you say you actually get along well, but is it really worth lying about?
What?
About your allergy, because there was no steamed egg custard for dinner tonight.
That's because she's hiding it all.
Calm down, honey. I'm tired, as you know.
How can I calm down, Masaru? I was almost killed for crying out loud.
I truly can't imagine she would do something like that.
At that moment, I came to a realization, like whatever I said to this person, he would never believe me, so I decided to get a divorce in secret. I thought I couldn't go on with this anymore. And so, that's what happened. Are you serious? Run away from that house now! I decided to consult my boss, Miss Yukina, about who's been divorced in the past. As expected, she said I would run away from the house as early as possible. However, I really wanted to do that, ma'am, but I have all my tools for work here.
You can just leave it to a moving company.
But what on earth would happen if I took action while my mother-in-law was still here?
Is it really that bad?
It's so bad that she started making a mess in the house whenever I'm not around to get me to clean it.
This is so unheard of.
If I provoke her in any way, she might even destroy my computers.
What a damn pain this is.
I've talked to my husband about it, but he won't take it seriously. What should I do, ma'am?
Well, if it gets to this point, all I can tell you is to gather evidence.
Evidence?
Divorce isn't as easy as you might think it is, dear. It's all about billing and deciding who's at fault. It's all down to evidence against the other person. If you're unlucky, you could be arguing for decades.
No way. Was that the case for you too, Miss Yukina?
I wasn't like that, no. Since I prepared properly.
So what do I do to prepare?
You have to thoroughly collect evidence to prove that the other party is completely at fault. Record all daily conversations and actions that she does. Intentionally feeding someone something they're allergic to despite knowing about it could potentially be a federal crime. Something far more serious than divorce.
I see.
For now, I suggest you buy an audio recorder. If you have the money for it, a security camera too.
A security camera?
Put one in your room. If she goes into your room without your permission, the camera footage will be grounds for some kind of evidence. Installing a security camera in your home is not considered a crime or voyeurism. By the way,
I see. I shall implement those as soon as I can. Yukina's instructions were spot on. When I put the audio recorder in my pocket, evidence really started to gather. At the same time, I could objectively realize that I was being treated horribly. Security camera I brought in a hurry captured Misato sneaking around the room, making a mess as she did. The evidence came together faster than I expected. The problem now is when to bring it up. The evidence steadily came together. At this point, being bullied had become more like a game of cunning. Just when I thought my divorce was a given, my thoughts would be shattered in an unexpected manner.
Mikuru!
Masaru, what's wrong? That day was a rare day when Misato wasn't around. She was on a trip with the neighborhood association and apparently wouldn't be coming at home that night, so it's been a long time since I've been alone with Masaru. But he seems different than usual. I stare at him suspiciously, and then he proceeds to press his head to the floor and apologize.
I'm so sorry. I didn't believe your words.
What do you mean?
The truth is, the day you told me about Mom and how she put allergens in her cooking, I thought it was too strange of you to lie about that.
Yeah?
So I secretly set up security cameras and wiretaps without telling anyone.
What?
I was busy for a long while and couldn't check thoroughly, but I had some free time for the first time today. And I looked at the footage and I saw that Mom said so much nasty stuff to you. I didn't believe your words right away, and now I don't know if you can trust me. But I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
It's too late now.
What?
I don't want to stay in this house anymore. If I stay in any longer, I might actually get killed.
I understand. I'll do something about Mom, but please don't divorce me.
Masaru, still on his knees, begged for my forgiveness. I thought that his love for me had cooled a long time ago, but when I saw him apologizing so genuinely, I thought maybe I could trust him again. What are you gonna do?
Look for a new house. Let's live together, just the two of us.
Okay, I understand. If you say that much.
Thank you, honey. I'll do something about Mom, I promise. I just want you to hold on a little longer.
I'll have to take my work tools away anyway, so let's act in a way that won't be discovered by my mother. From that day on, we both started deceiving my mother-in-law to teach her the ultimate lesson. If she found out we were moving, she'd do her darndest to come along, even if she had to force us to let her. We slowly and secretly started to organize her belongings. How are you going to deal with her?
I'll offer to be the one to look after her.
Really? Taking care of someone is harder than you think, honey.
But Mom can do some housework by herself, and I can only come over every now and then.
Are you sure? Would you be okay if she says anything to you?
Believe me, I'll be fine.
I sensed that Masaru was a mama's little boy personality. To be quite honest, I was scared that if they were together, just the two of them, he would tell her all sorts of things that would compromise my plan. I was suspicious and didn't know what to believe anymore. Then, one day, Misato asked me to clean up the garden because it was getting too messy, saying,
I have a bad back, so I'm asking you to do it.
"But it's cold outside."
And you're getting so freaking weak because you're stuck in your room all the time. You should go touch grass sometimes, honestly.
I actually wanted to refuse, but I thought that arguing here would result in even more trouble, so I obediently went along with it. The air outside was spine-chillingly cold, and for someone like me who usually stays indoors, it was actually hell on earth. Phew, I think I finally cleaned up most of the garden. After about an hour, I finished cleaning up the garden, but then Misato would proceed to do something outrageous.
Get out of the way.
What? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm helping you. You can thank me later.
That said, she pointed the hose at me, which was spewing ice-cold water. I couldn't move in time at the suddenness, and in a blink of an eye, I was soaked to the bone. If I get soaked on such a cold day, I'd catch a cold. Stop, please.
You're the one standing in the garden. It's your fault you didn't move. Don't come into the house all soaked like that, eh?
That said, Misato hurried into the house and locked every damn corner of the house. I felt the blood rush away from my head. Please, open up. If I stay here, I'll die of cold.
You should just die. We don't need a nuisance like you in this house.
This and that are completely unrelated.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Stay outside like that for the rest of your pathetic life.
I was locked out of my own house. I would suffer hypothermia if I stayed outside like this. My phone, my wallet, and everything else were inside the house. I ran to a nearby convenience store and borrowed a phone to ask for Masaru's help. Help me, Masaru. If this goes on, I'll die.
That does it. I'll be there right away, Mikuru, so don't you move.
The convenience store manager was kind enough to turn on the stove, allowing me not to suffer hypothermia. Masaru showed up within an hour, and he was absolutely stunned by my condition and said,
I can't believe she'd go this far.
Masaru, I don't want to go back to that house. If I go back this time, I will be killed.
I understand. I bought some dry clothes for now, so how about you get changed and we'll talk after that.
What should we do? All my work tools are still at home, and...
About Mom? I'm thinking of putting her in a facility.
What? That was something I suggested once before we started living together. At the time, he was strongly against the idea, saying he couldn't do such a thing to his only blood relative, which was why I never expected Masaru to talk to me about it.
I'm very sure now, after seeing your condition earlier. The woman in our house is no longer the mother I know. If it stays like this, she might start doing shit to other people too.
But how?
I'm thinking of putting on a bit of a trick.
What do you mean?
I'm hoping you'll cooperate too. I want you to do it so that we can get her out of the house. Why the hell can't you understand?
I've told you so many times before, I don't want to work.
And I suppose you've been saying things like that while leaving all the housework to Mom?
Yes, she has. Mikoto's been taking advantage of me despite me being elderly by making me work hard.
I'm the one who did all the housework, and you know it. How dare you lie as such, Misato? Good.
Stop this now! Talking to Mom like that, I'm disappointed in you.
Thank you, son. Even though you don't go to work or anything, you're always quick to say a compliment or two. I've been through a lot of hardships because of you.
You can rest easy now, Mom. I'll do something about this.
My.
Well, actually, I bought tickets for a trip to a hot spring for two for our wedding anniversary. But I don't want to go with you anymore, Mikuru. I'll go with Mom.
That's a great idea. Let's do that. A family trip, just us and no one else. It's so nice. You've been behaving badly on a daily basis after all. That's what you get.
Let's go, Mom. It's almost time for the bus.
Oh, then. We have to hurry and get ready.
We're going to fight on purpose?
Yeah, we'll fight on purpose, and if I ask Mom for help, she'll definitely leap to my rescue, and so Mom and I will go on that trip.
So the trip is just the pretense to kick her out of the house.
Now you're getting it, and I'm gonna take Mom directly to a facility.
Do you think that'll work? I don't think it'll go smoothly.
Would you be surprised if I already talked to Mom about it?
What did you say?
I actually lied to her saying I'd decided to divorce you and that I thought it was going to be a battle from now on. I said I didn't want to burden her and that I wanted her to go to a facility for now until things calmed down.
And what did she say?
At first she was hesitant, but when I suggested we live together after the divorce was finalized, she immediately agreed.
And yet she is going to be kicked out?
I did feel guilty about lying to her, but when I saw you all soaking wet and shivering, all that bullshit disappeared. I've made up my mind. Let's settle this.
Okay, I'll do my best too.
And one more thing. I'm thinking of selling my parents' house.
Really? Why?
I feel like after a few years, I'll suddenly remember Mom being that demonic overlord, and it'll be painful for me. And I'm sure you don't have any good memories of that house either.
I understand. Okay, let's do that then. Actually, I've already found a rather nice property. And that's how we succeeded in getting Miss Sato out of the house and our lives. And as soon as they left, I called a moving company before arranging a meeting with a real estate agent to get an estimate and start to prepare to sell the house. It took about 3 days to complete all the procedures, but the move was completed without any problems.
I'm back!
Welcome back. How was it?
Well, it was my last trip with Mom, and it was fun. When she's with me, she's still the same old, kind mother she always was. I felt so deceived during the whole thing, to be honest.
Oh, honey.
I told my mother that I'd come to pick her up after everything had settled down, but I shall never see her again.
Thank you for choosing me, Masaru. Now we can finally live together in peace.
I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Oh, no worries, darling. All's well ends well, you know?
From now on, let's do our best together.
Hell yeah. As for later on, Misato apparently escaped from the facility on her own and went back to where her house used to be. However, it was already demolished, its memories with it. Misato, who figured out the situation, went on to desperately search for us, but of course, she couldn't find us and even went to say, "You freaking deceived me." So help me, I'll sue you. She did the impossible and sued me, but I had recorded all the abuse she had done when I was intent on getting a divorce, and there was no way she could win the case. I hired a lawyer to represent me, and I was able to get the case over and done with without ever seeing her once. And of course, it was my mother-in-law who had to pay the compensation. The fact that she was in a facility and couldn't pay it was a reality. And thus, all that was issued was a restraining order. But the rumor spread in the facility, and people started talking about her like she was some demonic old woman who had bullied her daughter-in-law, and that everyone kept their distance from her. Well, it's her own doing, though. Masaru, dinner's ready.
Okay, I'll head over when I'm done with this task.
That's how we were living, but to my surprise, Masaru was offered a raise and a shift in assignment. And he also started working from home. Now we're both sharing the housework and juggling work and family life. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I want to tell you guys. Oh, I just felt a kick.
Damn, sprightly little fella.
I hope the baby is born safely. Yes, I'm now finally pregnant after quite a long wait. It's been a long journey, but looking back, I'm glad I only got pregnant now. If I'd been pregnant when my mother-in-law was around, good, it would have been an absolute disaster.
What name should we give our baby?
I've already thought of one, if they're a boy.
So maybe I ought to think of a girl's name then.
At first, I thought about getting a divorce, but I'm glad I stuck to my marriage. I hope this happiness we have shall continue forever.
Miss Hayakawa, the project that you proposed before, everybody was saying that it was really great.
Really, sir?
Yeah, you're about to become a lot more busy, but we're counting on you.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Satoko Hayakawa. I'm a full-time employee at Money Robo Company. I'm in my 4th year since I started here, and I'm still low on the ladder, but the company looks at people for their actual abilities without discrimination, so even the women can be considered for promotions. I was really happy about that, and every day I was putting my all into my work. But then one day, when everybody in the company was out for drinks together, perhaps he got drunk and got carried away, but my senior colleague, Mr. Kazuki, asked me out.
Will you please go out with me?
Huh?
You're always serious about your work. You're good at your job. I've always liked you.
What? Everybody around us started to get hyped up, and they were all trying to get us to date. Right now, I only want to focus on my work, though. That's what I initially thought, but I also didn't want to reject him in front of everybody, because that would be too terrible. Please, let me think about it.
Does that mean you'll go out with me?
I'm asking you to let me think about that, please.
Oh, come on. Don't make me wait like that.
That's right. Kazuki is a good guy. You should just date him.
I don't know if his personality or his hobbies will match with mine, so... Plus, if I'm going to start dating someone at this age, I think that marriage has to be on the radar as well, so... I was planning on quickly rejecting him. However, then...
I think it would be fine to marry you, Satoko.
Mr. Kazuki, you just recently changed apartments, and I don't think we know each other that well yet, so...
But I told you what I like about you just now. But also, to tell you the truth, it was love at first sight.
But that alone isn't enough for marriage.
I think this is fate, so I want you to date me with marriage in mind for the future.
What? I was planning on properly rejecting him later, but I was really worried that he would be angry with me after. Because he was drunk and carried away, I was hoping that he would forget, but... After that, the work party finally came to an end. Mr. Kazuki insisted on walking me to the station, so we walked alone. Mr. Kazuki?
What?
Do you actually really want to date me?
Yeah, and your suit is always perfectly fitting, so you probably keep your surroundings tidy. And I also think it's nice that you always have your homemade lunch.
Everything he's talking about is outer appearance and stuff like that. And plus the fact that he's looking at my lunches, is he after my home skills?
And also, I see how hard you're working in the office, and even though you're younger than me, I respect you. I think I like how serious you are about your work the most.
Is that so? To be honest, I was going to say no, but I was really happy that he was complimenting me about my work, and I knew that in the office behind my back, people were saying that I should know my place as a woman. So at that moment, I was really happy. That's why I started to think that if I was together with this person, maybe he would understand me. So I decided to try dating him. But I was still pretty cautious, and I decided to keep observing him to see if I could really be with this person in the future.
Satoko, it's cold inside, so I brought you a blanket.
I didn't think about that at all. Thank you.
I hear that women can get cold easily, so you should stay warm, even in the summer.
On our dates, he was like this, and he was always thoughtful of me. He wouldn't let me walk on the car side of the street, and if I had a lot to carry or I went shopping, he would carry it for me. And every single time that happened, I would say he didn't need to do so much, but he'd say,
It's a given that a man should be thoughtful of a woman. I'm not forcing it, and you don't need to worry about it, Satoko.
but I feel kind of bad.
Well, then get used to it, because we're gonna be together for a long time now.
Perhaps Mr. Kazuki was seriously considering marriage with me, because he often said things like that. So far, he's a good boyfriend, but I hear stories about men who suddenly change after getting married and show their true colors. I don't think I can really fully trust him yet. But in the company, and from our business partners, Kazuki had a great reputation, and little by little, I started to consider getting married to him. And then, 3 years later, in the end, our relationship moved more steadily than I expected.
Hey, Satoko, don't you think it's time we should get married? Or do you still think I'm not worthy to be your husband?
No. If anything, thank you for the last 3 years. I look forward to forever with you.
Yes! Thank you, Satoko!
I saw it with my own eyes, and thought that it would be fine if I married Kazuki. I started to think that I would be able to be happy and decided to get married.
Hey, listen, after we get married, I want you to come and live with me in my family house.
I don't mind living with your family, but did something happen? Like, your parents are sick?
There aren't any problems in particular, but we're both living alone now, right? I was thinking it would be nice if we could save on rent until we can buy our own house.
Well, that's true. It might be better, but are your parents okay with that?
This is actually what my mom proposed to me, so there's no problems there.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. When I first met his parents, I didn't have a bad impression. And plus, Kazuki was an only child. I knew that there was a possibility that that might happen, and I agreed to marry him on top of that. I had no problems with living with his parents. From there, we had our wedding ceremony and immediately started living together. And there was when I would first realize the pain of my mistake.
Hey, Sakoto, how long is it gonna take you to learn how to do these chores properly?
I'm sorry.
And this is why young women these days are so, how do you call it? Lazy? You really can't do anything. I can't stand it.
If only I had noticed that my mother-in-law was the type to bully her daughter-in-law like this, I definitely would have avoided living with her. I should have gotten to know his parents better when we were dating. That was a mistake. I was paying attention to Kazuki's personalities and hobbies of my lifelong partner, but I hadn't paid any mind to his parents, so I was shocked when I moved in. From morning until night, as long as I was home, his mother was always like a robot that said the same thing and bullied me. And, as if to get on board with that,
Everything that my mother says is correct. You need to work harder for my mom and do the chores.
and Kazuki also became like a robot and said the same thing. But also after I moved in, I noticed for the first time, but Kazuki was a massive mama's boy.
Hey, Mom, listen to what happened to me at work today.
Oh, my. That must have been so difficult. You did such a good job at your job that you don't like today. Well done, honey.
I'm only able to work hard because you compliment me, Mom.
I'm going to put even more effort into tomorrow's dinner. And I'll make you your favorite again.
Yay!
What is with this mother and son? But also, how old is Kazuki? He looks like an adult, but his brain is a child? Even if my father-in-law or I were around, the two of them were still like this. 1 month into being married, I was already getting a bad feeling. But unfortunately, because we worked together, at work I still had to pretend like nothing was wrong and act like we were a happy married couple. Especially because most of our colleagues came to the wedding. And my boss was the one that introduced us, and I felt bad. There was nobody that I could talk to about this. Both of my parents lived in a different prefecture, and I couldn't go and see them immediately. So the only person that was my ally became my father-in-law.
Satoko, I'm sorry about the two of them.
Please, don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong, sir.
No, but it's my fault for not being able to stop them.
My father-in-law leaves the house early for work, and he comes back late at night. He is home a lot less than myself or Kazuki, so it didn't make sense to put any of the blame on him. But also, I was also working full-time, so no matter what my mother-in-law says to me, I suppose it didn't really matter. If we were together 24 hours of the day, then I might explode. But currently, I wasn't feeling too down about it either. However, one day...
Hey, when will I have grandchildren? I can't wait to see their face.
That's true. If my mom says so, I also want one straight away.
But I'm also working right now. So that's still a conversation for the future. We're saving right now for our own house. So if we have a child right now, it will mess with our plans a lot.
But even after you give birth, you can just go back to work and it'll be fine, right?
I do want to continue working, but after I give birth. I won't be able to work for a while, and even if we get maternity leave, or I get leave as a mother, we don't know if we'll be able to get them into a daycare straight away either.
In that case, we can just ask my mom, right?
What? Raise a baby? I know it's your child, Kazuki, but I don't want to watch them all the time.
I see. Well, then I guess there's no choice but for you to take care of it.
What are we going to do if we can't find a preschool?
Then you can just watch the kid the whole time. But also, why do you need maternity leave? That's a waste of time. You can be working, isn't it?
Huh?
You're perfectly healthy. You look like you'll be fine after you give birth to a kid. It's spoiled of you to think you can take time off work just for being pregnant and giving birth.
That's true. When I gave birth to this boy, society was a lot more harsh back then.
No, but even if you say that, this is a different generation.
Work and chores, raising the child, you better do it all perfectly. My mom and I aren't gonna help you.
You're not gonna help with raising our child either?
Of course not. Raising a child is the wife's job, amongst the rest. If I do it, then there would be no point for me to have gotten married.
What are you saying?
I've made my mom struggle a lot until now, so in my place, you're gonna give back to her. That's why we started living here, and I'm making you earn money for my mom, too.
You grew up into such a good boy. I'm so happy.
I'll do anything if it's for you, Mom. I'll make sure our new house is your dream home, too.
My jaw was on the floor and I couldn't close my mouth. I had been seeing this person for 3 years while dating, and I didn't know why I didn't notice at all. My eyes must have been empty holes. Or maybe his acting was just that good. But that didn't matter. I realized that not even the letter L was remaining of the word love inside of me. It's not like I can just listen to whatever you tell me to do. I'm also working full-time, and we are doing this life together. So it's a given that we should all split up the duties, isn't that right?
You're the one that's leeching off of our family.
You were the one that married into this family. You better watch your mouth.
That's right. If you're gonna go against us, I'm gonna divorce you.
All right. I realized that this was pointless, and that it was all pointless on the spot. The next day, I got divorce papers from the city office. I filled them in, and I handed it to Kazuki.
What the hell is this? What is this supposed to mean?
I can't do as you say. And so, just like you said yourself, we're getting a divorce.
What are you thinking? What are we gonna tell the company?
That's right. You work at the same company. There's no way that you two could get a divorce.
I'm going to tell my bosses the truth. That you tried to force me into an impossible situation.
You really think that you are gonna be forgiven for that?
I don't need to be forgiven. But I can't be with people like you anymore. As the three of us were getting into an argument like this, my father-in-law must have just gotten home from work, because he came running over to the sound of the argument. As it turns out, he could hear us from outside of the house.
I can't believe that happened while I wasn't home. I'm sorry, Satoko.
Why the hell are you apologizing, Dad? No matter how you think of it, Satoko should be the one apologizing.
That's right. That's right.
You two shut your mouth! I could tell how much of a struggle it was for Satoko to be with Kazuki. However, for now, can you please be with him?
But
Kazuki, you need to sign those divorce papers.
What are you saying?
Just sign them. You don't need to turn them in yet. Both of you need to calm down and talk about this later, and then you can decide what to do.
But what are we going to talk about?
This is more just like protection, so your dad will hold on to the signed divorce papers. Divorce is really difficult, and you need to properly think about it before you act. Once you calm down, maybe you won't even think about getting divorced at all. And whenever you can't take it anymore, you can just pull this out.
Oh, that's a good point.
the moment I heard that, I thought I might collapse from the shock. I thought that my father-in-law was the only ally that I had, but it turns out that he was still going to have his son's back. From there, Kazuki signed the divorce papers and handed it to his father, and the argument was tabled for the day. About 1 month later, I lied that it was because of a family situation, and I took time off of work to move. Luckily, I had changed apartments, so I didn't think that Kazuki had noticed. My mother-in-law also wouldn't be home if she knew that nobody would be home during the weekdays, so she didn't notice at all either. And then, that day at night, I got a phone call from Kazuki.
Hey, all your stuff is gone, but what do you think you're doing?
I couldn't be with you anymore, so I moved out.
What are you thinking? Hurry up and come back! Who's gonna cook the meals?
Why don't you have your mommy make them for you?
Whatever, come back!
There's no way that I would come back, because we're already divorced anyway.
Huh? What do you mean? Wait a minute, did you take the divorce papers out of my dad's room and turn them in without permission?
Well, that sounds terrible. I got his approval already.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry about before. You should hold on to this, Satoko.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I completely understand your desire to get a divorce. It's my responsibility for raising a child like that and letting my wife do whatever she wants. So if you'd like, please also take this.
As he said that, my father-in-law also handed me a thick envelope. I can imagine that it was a settlement fee. I can't take this money, and plus, you are always the one that was good to me, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
No, but still, I need to take responsibility for taking your time like this.
I wish I could say that to the two of them.
I don't think those two will ever change, and that's why this is the one thing I can do to relieve my guilt, so please accept it.
I will just accept your kind feelings. Of course, I will be taking the divorce papers, but please use that money for yourself and yourself only. Even though you're working so hard every day from early morning until night, those two don't show any appreciation towards you. So even if you treat yourself even just a little bit, you won't be punished for it.
Thank you. I am truly so sorry that I made somebody this good suffer.
There's no way my dad would do that.
Well then, how did the divorce go through? Well, why don't you go and confirm at the city office? If you don't have anything else to say, I'm gonna hang up.
Wait, if we actually got a divorce, then we need to do a separation of assets and all of that.
Can you go through my lawyer for that? I'm sure you'll get a notice about that later anyway. By the way, I'm a victim, so I don't think that any of your excuses are going to pass anyway.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
You didn't even try to defend me when I was being bullied by your mother, and instead you were only egging her on. So what can I do? And plus, on the weekends, you were going out and spending recklessly, weren't you? There's no way I want to give my assets to someone like that.
How do you know about that?
You thought I wouldn't notice? You were secretly taking long trips on your car, so I got concerned, and I followed you one day. And then I realized that you were addicted to gambling. I was shocked.
How dare you follow me? That's so disturbing!
Says the guy that's obsessed with his mom. You act like a good person at work, but when you open up the coffin, this is what it's like. I'm the one that couldn't see it.
You're the one that said you liked cooking before we got married, but you barely cook here and you don't do the chores at all either.
I am working just as much as you are, and when I'm tired after work, do you have any idea how hard it is to make dinner for 4 people and then clean the entire house and do the laundry?
My mom was doing it all by herself.
Your mom is a full-time housewife, and yet ever since I showed up, she hasn't lifted a finger towards anything. If anything, she's the one that's increasing the trash more every day.
What are you talking about?
Your mom was taking the dust and hair and gathering and purposely throwing it around the hallways.
There's no way my mom would do that.
If that's what you want to think, then that's what you want to think. But I have all of the evidence of her bullying, so we can talk about that together with your mom with my lawyer involved. Anyway, if that's what you wanted to talk about, I'm going to hang up now.
Hey, wait!
I said almost everything I wanted to say, so I hung up the phone. Kazuki tried to call me multiple times after that, but it got so annoying that I blocked him.
Damn it! Why isn't she answering the phone?
Let's just go and barge in directly. I bet she's at her family's house anyway.
That's true. Tomorrow is a day off, so why don't we go now?
Wait right there.
Honey, you're home early today.
I made sure to finish up early today. Do you two still not understand the reason why Satoko divorced you?
Why are you on Satoko's side, Dad? You tricked me!
I don't have any recollection of tricking you. Those weren't words that I was saying to you. Those were words I was saying to Satoko. That's why I handed it to Satoko as protection for her.
Excuse me? But you're my dad, aren't you? What the hell are you doing?
That's right.
Your words are an embarrassment. There's no way that I would defend you. She no longer had any love for you who refused to accept her as a real member of the family. I'm also going to divorce you.
What? Why? This is way too over the topic. Why should we have to get a divorce too?
Did you hit your head on something? Why do you have divorce papers in your hand?
I've been thinking about it for a long time. Satoko was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
But then why?
I think this reason is probably at the top.
Kazuki's father pulled out an envelope from his bag and he laid out the contents of it on the table.
What?
What the heck is this?
This is evidence that your mom was having an affair. There's no use in coming up with any excuses.
This is wrong. This isn't me.
The face, the hair, the clothes, the shoes, the bag. Those are all your things.
No, it's not. This is some kind of mistake. That's right. It's an imposter.
As if that would be the case. Well then, why don't you explain to me why money was missing from my bank account, or why you have more brand name bags, or why your makeup and your clothes are more flashy than usual today?
Well, that's...
If you can't say it right now, then why don't you let me hear it later through my lawyer? Of course, together with that boyfriend of yours.
This isn't what it looks like. I didn't do anything wrong. It was all that guy.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to be with you two, so I'm gonna stay in a hotel. And you two better find a new place to live. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that I have to move out too? That's a given. You've pissed me off too. From now on, you're not my son anymore. Well, that was always the case anyway.
What? What does that mean?
How do you know that?
Given this situation, I did an investigation on everything. I'm going to discuss all of this with you through the lawyer later, so you better be ready.
Wait, I'm sorry. I won't do it anymore.
No way! So I'm not my father's child?
After that, my ex-father-in-law left his crying wife and Kazuki, who was in shock, and walked out. I then had my discussion with them through my lawyer, and with the evidence of my mother-in-law's bullying and Kazuki gambling with our joint assets, I was able to get a divorce without a separation of assets.
My dad is also saying he'll get a divorce, and without your income, how am I supposed to survive?
That's none of my business. You have a job, so why don't you work hard and earn money? Of course, I'm going to tell them that we got a divorce and the reason as well.
You don't need to do that.
You know that everybody came to our wedding, and my manager is the one that introduced us, so of course we need to tell them.
But
Don't worry. Right now we're in different departments, and I plan on putting in a request for a transfer anyway, so it won't be awkward.
You're gonna tell them the reason, so everybody's gonna start talking about me.
That's none of my business, because that's not my fault. You did it to yourself, but also that means you realize that you were doing something that was problematic for other people to find out about, doesn't it?
damn you!
After that, his father and mother moved forward with their divorce. Even though his mother went crazy and threw a tantrum, his father was able to collect a settlement fee from both her and her boyfriend, and successfully got a divorce. As for my ex-mother-in-law, she got no separation of assets and had to pay a settlement fee. All of the money that she used, he said that he wouldn't collect from her if it meant cutting off all ties with her. And well, with this, they're going to be kicked out without anything left to say, so the only thing waiting for them is going to be hell.
I can't believe I'm getting divorced at this age. And I can't get Social Security money yet. This is awful.
I didn't think that you would say that to me. Whatever suffering you're feeling now, I've felt way more of that all of these years, so you can enjoy the rest of your life suffering.
I'm sorry. Please, forgive me.
And his mother were kicked out of the house together. And I heard that the two of them are living together in a tiny, broken down apartment somewhere. And that her boyfriend, instead of getting remarried to her, ran away somewhere. Well, her boyfriend was 15 years younger than her, so he was probably only after her for the money. Kazuki's reputation at work plummeted, and everybody is talking about him. Perhaps because of that, I heard that he also put in a request for a transfer. Thank you very much for everything until now.
Thank you. Although I am a little bit sad to think that I won't be able to eat your delicious cooking anymore, Satoko.
If it's okay with you, I would love to come and cook for you sometimes.
No, but you're still young. You're at the age where you can still get married again, so it's better if you don't see me anymore.
It's only because of you that I was able to tolerate being there without suffering so much. So, if you ever need anything, please call me. If it's for you, I will gladly come running to help.
Thank you, Satoko. With the next one, I hope you find true happiness.
Yes, and you too, sir. Stay well. Kazuki's father had a bit of a sad look on his face, but I just hope that he finds happiness as well. Also, I'm going to make sure that if and when I start thinking of marriage again, I do research on his parents. That might have been the biggest lesson that I learned this time. If I were to get married again, I hope that I can be with somebody as genuinely kind as my ex-father-in-law.